Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video and a bit of a surprise video today. As we were gonna have card reveals later, there is a surprise hotfix patch going live in Hearthstone today that will see unprecedented, like card bans, hero bans, and a major bug fix. We're gonna go over all of that, what it means, hopefully helps the meta out a little bit in standard, because yes, there is a standard ban, and a reminder we have our giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles from Perils in Paradise. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video linked in the description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribe to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all those cards are revealed at the end of this week, I will add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. So I got this a bit early. I'm recording this a bit early, hence the doc. I'll link the notes. It'll be like a blue post, I believe, on the Blizzard forums if you want to take a look in more detail. But this hotfix patch should be going out. Should be like as the day goes on. I know it can be like the timing can be weird, but usually it's around 10 a.m. Pacific or like 1 p.m. Eastern. And what it says is today we will be rolling out a small server hotfix patch with a couple of bans and a couple of bug fixes. So first, a Splish Splash Whelp is banned in standard. They are outright banning the card temporarily, and they have a dev comment going over why. And since our last balance patch, Druid has emerged as a warping force in the meta, and both a power and play experience outlier. It's like it hits everything for them. It's, you know, people aren't thrilled, especially with Doomkin and all of that. We're banning Splish Splash Whelp as one of the class's strongest cards for accelerating them to their early power plays. This is a temporary emergency action that we're taking until we're able to reevaluate and adjust in our next planned balance pass a bit after the launch of Perils of Paradise. So if you were like just playing regular Dragon Druid and you want to play that card, it's unavailable for quite some time, which it's kind of crazy to me. Any cards that are weakened at that time will get our usual dust refund treatment. And yeah, that means no dust refund on the Whelp. The reason, again, they're doing this top class in standard across all ranks. Druid, if you look at the meta itself, it's like Paladin and Druid, Diamond through Legend, you got Druid. Like, it's just such an outlier, and it's a play experience outlier, right? On top of that, if you take a look, just look at a popular deck of it, it's the Doomkin part. I think played win rate, Doomkin has the highest played win rate, 63%. Splish Splash Whelp, a little bit below that, but then you look at the mulligan win rate, 70% for Splish Splash Whelp. That's astronomical numbers. So I think they probably debated, do we hit the Whelp or do we hit Doomkin? And Whelp definitely makes that play pattern of that deck, you know, it just neuters Druid until they get their new cards, right? Druid's gonna be pretty unplayable because Dragon Druid relies on this card, a lot of the other archetypes. So they just said, F Druid, we're just gonna kill it until we figure out our next balance patch. Because as frustrating as Doomkin is, and a large part of that problem with the deck, what helps enable it more than anything is Splish Splash Whelp. So that's what they're doing. And the other card you could maybe like Nest Matron, but they're just playing as safe as possible. I expect some complaints and frustrations over this because I get it. Like it hits more than just this deck in Druid. I don't love it. Doomkin would have basically only hit this deck. I kind of would have preferred they hit Doomkin, even though, yes, mulligan win rate, drawn win rate, it's just that feels of facing it. If it was up to me, I probably would have banned Doomkin, but we'll see how it goes, and I'm curious to see what the comments will be like on that. But there is more to this hotfix. Thorum Stormlid has been temporarily removed due to a bug. He is expected to return to the hero pool with patch 30.0, which will be when the next expansion is loaded in, usually a little bit before it goes live. There'll be like theory crafting and stuff following that. And basically, if you look at the meta for Twist, this is using HS Guru. Really hard to read here. Their fonts are a bit off, but Thrall, well above the rest. I haven't really made it very public. I hit Legend playing Thrall. because yeah, it's like Thrall or Marin, which we did a video on that because it's not bugged, it's just super annoying. But the power level of that card or that hero is top tier, but not like a super huge outlier. Thorm is, and the bug was the hero power on that card is supposed to just, every time you're overloaded, you get 2 totems, and he has a passive of +2 attack, so it's like even Shaman on roids. The bug with the card was, if you overloaded just once, that hero power always works. And it's like, you playtest that hero once or twice, you would notice that. So that should tell you the extent of the playtesting going on right now. We saw that with Arphis and a lot of other stuff with Twist. They're pushing out stuff that's great, but it's obvious they don't have much time to play test, to balance test. We know that with Arphis too. It's really sad to see. And by the time he gets back in there, Twist rotates, right? Like, there's no Twist season next month, so Thrall's gonna be playable for a very, or Thor will be playable for a very short period of time. It's like, why not extend the Twist season by a month to let people play it instead of having nothing, right? Instead of having absolutely nothing, just extend it. But you know they're not going to do that because, like, what if it could, competes with standard? They might not play standard. They might not buy those packs, right? That's my theory on it all. So yes, Thorm will be unavailable, I guess, maybe as you're watching this or later in the day. And you can call Zeddy the bug abuser to get to legend, but hey, I did it, whatever. I didn't make it public, all right? Well, I actually tweeted about it, so I'm a hypocrite. You can flame me, it's okay. Anyways, Twist, they fixed a bug where some heroes sometimes have the wrong health. Apparently people were loading up and they would have the wrong health. I didn't really notice that myself, but it's a pretty large bug. And like, how does that happen? I think it had something to do with, like, remember the heroes were like insta exploding and stuff, and they're trying to get around the hacking situation. I think it might have something to do with that because the health has been wonky, to say the least, in Twist and all of that. And then there is a Battlegrounds bug that would sometimes cause crashes that'll be fixed. And if you're a BG's player, apparently there's been like disconnect issues and just some weird card things going on. So yeah, pretty significant hotfix. We rarely see temporary bans. I think we saw it before on like either Tony or the Jailer. We've seen it like Grim Patron, but it's pretty rare. And it's pretty rare when it's for a pure top tier deck. And again, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Let me know. Would you rather see like a Doomkin ban over Splish Splash Swap? I think it was only really a decision between the two. I get it. I just feel, I don't know. I'm a bit of a Druid player at heart, so I feel a little bit bad for that. And again, you can flame me in the comments down below for being a Druid player, but I'm almost at 10,000 Druid wins. I have 10,000 Mage wins. I'm a toxic Hearthstone player. Anyways, yeah, that should be rolling out today, maybe by the time you watch this. And again, the notes will be linked down below, and there's a bunch of card reveals coming later today, so stay tuned for that. Lots of cool stuff as this is the last week of reveals, so you'll want to stay tuned for all the craziness, and maybe I rant a little bit at some Demon Hunter cards at some point, because yeah, get ready for that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.